Hello. Okay, I'm gonna be real, you guys. I woke up today and I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I do not feel good. I can't stop sneezing. So I don't know how many updates I'm gonna do today, but I did want to fill y'all in on a few things while I trim Finn's nails. So first thing is I actually have not seen Roof in a couple days. Now that doesn't surprise me. I really think excuse me, we're not done with your manicure. I really think he is probably out here living his Hannah Montana double life. Since he's such a sweet and affectionate cat, it wouldn't surprise me at all if he has won over, a few other people in the neighborhood that are probably feeding him. That being said, I am extremely curious about where he goes, especially where he goes for a few days, but the food in his bowl disappears every day. Now, there's nothing to say that there aren't other creatures eating out of the food bowls here. Which does bring me to my next point, which is I have seen twice now. I didn't want to believe something until I saw it a couple times. I have seen a white kitten that is little lady's size outside. Also, my friend Eliza has decided on the name Venus for little lady, and I think that's so perfect. I mean, just look at her. You can't tell me that's not Venus. Oh my gosh. So back to this mystery kitten. I suspect, honestly, that there are probably colonies of feral to semi-feral cats living around here, especially since we know of at least 2 unfixed boys running around. Okay, back to Roof for a second. I didn't finish that thought. We're thriving today. In terms of his Hannah Montana double life, I really want to put a GoPro on Home Slice. I brought Finn back, but I have reached out to GoPro to see if we can work something out to make this happen. I think Finn would prefer to feel my love from 3 feet away. Anyway, last thing for this is look what showed up in my mailbox. This is the breakaway collar that I put on Coop that disappeared within 2 days, and then it magically showed up in my mailbox. I don't know this for sure, but my guess is that this fell off in the yard and my yard guy found it while he was mowing the grass and just stuck it in the mailbox. We've clearly seen that these don't work for either of them, which is a bummer because I have air tags and loops ready to put on collars. So we're going to try these instead. They have an elastic band there. You can kind of see on the right by the bell, and it has a buckle. So hopefully these won't come off as easily and we can put the air tags on them. I am going to try my darndest to do some more updates later today, but if you don't hear from my page again for today, I'm so sorry. I went to bed. You looking for Coop? Yeah. Okay, I was really hoping I would see Coop and Roof this afternoon, but I have not seen either of them. I haven't seen Coop today, which actually really surprises me, especially since I put their food out this morning. I did see someone earlier, I don't know who, made her way up the coop and was having some snacks, so I put the bowl over there. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, haven't seen Coop today. That doesn't really concern me because I saw him yesterday, but I'm getting a little more concerned that I haven't seen Roof in 3 days now. Actually have been walking around and have been standing outside and kind of working outside so that maybe he would hear and come visit. My friend stood outside and shook a bag of treats for a while and nothing. I of course do not want to assume the worst, so I'm just going to assume that he's on a Hannah Montana tour and that he will be back once his shows are done. While I'm thinking about it, I did want to give a shout out to someone who sent us a very, very thoughtful package. Can y'all tell that I'm trying to take my mind off of them not being here? Okay, these 2 things are actually from the same person. She sent a whole pack of reflective breakaway collars and a water additive to help keep their teeth clean, because Coop had some teeth problems with the FIV, and he's actually going to need a surgery to remove one of his teeth and to clean his teeth. And both of these things are from Jenna. They said, I know they instantly lost their other breakaway collars. Hopefully having these as backup will help. Got reflective to keep them extra safe at night. And this is to help keep their teeth extra healthy. Thank you for all you're doing to help these babies. They're so lucky to have you. Thank you so much, Jenna. This is so thoughtful. Okay, I walked around some more and I don't see them. Their new collars did arrive, and as soon as I see them, they are getting their new collars with air tags so I can keep up with their little happy butts. My friend and I are actually about to go to dinner, so I think on our way to and from dinner we'll drive around the neighborhood some and see if we can spot them, but I will keep y'all posted. I'm really sorry I don't have cats to show y'all today, but as soon as they get here, y'all will be the first to know. Hello, Coop, come here. Oh, where have you been? I was worried. Don't do that to me. Goodness. I have his new collar. I don't know if you can see. It has this elastic, but it also has a buckle, so hopefully this will stay on better. I'm still waiting for the new loops for the air tags to get here, so hopefully those will be here tomorrow, but we're still gonna put this on. It'll just slip on. Ready? Yep. Oh, come here. I know, I moved your bowl. Sir. God, okay. Okay, so getting the collar on him was unsuccessful, and I think I'm just going to wait until I get the air tag loop so that I only have to get it on him once, so I don't have to put it on, take it off, put it back on, because we're not a fan. Isn't that right, Chicken Cooper Davis? Giving me a hard time. Yeah, keep on flicking that tail. So while I was trying to get the collar on Coop, my friend Emily saw the white kitten come out from under the shed. She got a video. Okay, we just got back from dinner and I hear Coop howling. He's coming to visit. Come on, buddy. Come on. Hey, bud. You gonna come over the fence? Thinking about it? Good job. I think he's been convinced that he can't go over fences, which is why I leave my gate open. That was a good jump. Yeah, good job. Oh, goodness. Oh. So still no sign of Roof. We drove around the neighborhood when we came back from dinner. Saw some other cats, but they clearly belonged to people. They had collars on, were hanging out in their own yard. But no sign of Roof yet, so he must still be on tour. Oh my goodness, look at you. Last little impromptu update for today, but I have some things that I meant to say in other updates but forgot, so here we are. Also, look who's convinced me that she's a couch dog. Look at the tail. Look at me. Oh my gosh. Oh, Joe, look who it is. Okay, so first, Roof. I've seen some comments that say, especially with it being kitten season, he might be out running the streets. And maybe Roof is just a ladies' man, though obviously I think Coop is a ladies' man because I think there are many Coops running around. I don't know if y'all saw, I'm testing out this TikTok story thing, but yesterday I posted on my story a side-by-side of Venus, formerly known as Little Lady, and Coop on my story. And let me just show y'all. They say a picture says 1,000 words, and I think this says a lot about what Coop does with his free time. Now, before today, I had only seen the white kitten twice. Today I saw it again, but it ran off before I could get a picture. I looked at my Ring camera, didn't pick up anything. But if you saw my last video, you saw my friend Emily actually got a video of the kitten peeking out from under the shed. So I think at least one kitten is living under my shed. Okay, I know the picture is really grainy, but it's just a screenshot from the video my friend got. It's actually a Snapchat video, so quality isn't the best, but on the right is Venus, and on the left is the kitten that I've seen a couple times. Y'all are seeing what I'm seeing, right? Going back to the story of when I got Venus off of the tree away from my neighbor's crazy dogs, I know that there's at least one kitten that didn't make it, but I could have sworn I saw more than 2 kittens. But I wasn't sure, and there really wasn't anything to do about it. So my thinking now is that this white kitten is probably one of Venus's litter mates. Now, I will say, this kitten does not want anything to do with me. Coop and Roof will come up to me right away. They're very affectionate. This kitten wants nothing to do with me. She wants nothing to do with my friend. I think honestly the only reason Venus let me get close to her and grab her is because one, I didn't really like give her a chance to see me before I grabbed her because I thought I would spook her, and she was exhausted from hanging on to a tree. Otherwise, I don't think she would have ever let me get close to her. So honestly, I'm not thinking that this cat would be domesticated, but I could at least have it TNR'd, at least have it fixed or neutered. I don't know. I honestly think this is one of those instances where my thoughts and opinions on it will change as I learn new information. So in the end, I will try to do what's best for the cat. So we'll just have to see what that ends up being. I got back from work a little bit ago because I have Zoom meetings for the rest of the day. So I thought, I'm going to do them from my couch. I really feel like today's going to be the day that Ruth comes home from a tour. I don't know if that's true, but mainly I'm speaking it into existence. I did set out the food this morning before I left for work. There's the front porch. There's Remy. And I moved the food that's now there that was in front of that tree yesterday. I moved it to the carport because while I was at work, I had a little moment where I could get on my phone, take a little introverted extrovert social gathering break. Anyway, while I was there, I was looking through my Ring camera and I have it set up to take a picture like every 10 minutes. And look what I saw. Okay, so that's Coop. I wonder if I can zoom in so I can let you see this a little bit better. Okay, that little thing to the right of Coop, that looks like the white kitten that was under the shed yesterday. So it's like, okay, baby daddy Coop hanging out with mini Coop. But then I saw this. Excuse me, who are you? I really want to look into this more. I have a meeting. My next Zoom meeting starts in 5 minutes, so I will do that. Come back and see, one, if I can see Coop and Ruth, and two, if I can figure out more about mystery kittens. Let's be real. We're just going to call them the Mini Coopers. Look who's here. Hi, Coop. So, I know there's been some comments that say you should just pick him up and put the collar on. Chicken Cooper, do you like to be picked up? No comment? That does not work, unfortunately. I've tried. He does not like being picked up. It would have been so much easier to pick him up to get a picture. Guess I can tell y'all, but Insider is doing a piece on Coop and Ruth. Newsweek did one last week. I think the first one was actually the Daily Dot, which was pretty cool. But Insider asked for pictures of me with the boys. And unfortunately, Ruth still is out on tour, so I wasn't able to get any pictures with him. I have lots of pictures of them, but none with them. I wish y'all could have seen what I tried to do to get Coop to sit in the frame that I wanted. Had it set up here in front of the Coop. It was going to be a beautiful shot. Someone didn't want to cooperate. He's a cat and he doesn't like to be picked up, and a picture is not worth stressing him out. So it be what it be, and I think we got a good enough picture. And now he's going to get a treat. Even though he didn't really cooperate, he's still a good boy. So he can have a treat for taking the picture. I did try the little cookie Temptations treats because I knew if I brought out one of these squeeze up delectables, he would just go feral. And that would not be good for the picture. So I saved it until afterwards. But doesn't seem to have a lot of interest in the little cookie cracker treats. But these, he's a big fan of these things. Also, please look at Remy. Oh my gosh. She wants to come out here so bad. I don't think I could actually explain just how much Remy loves cats. I always say I have a dog and my dog has a cat. And I say it as a joke, but kind of not. They are best friends. They sleep together, play together, snuggle together. It is so cute. So Coop, whenever you're ready, Remy is ready to be your best friend. Hello, everyone. I'm getting Coop and Ruth's bowls ready to take outside today. I really, really, really want Ruth to come back. I've grown such an attachment to both of them. And I'm a worrier, so I really want Ruth to come back just so I can lay eyes on him. Even if he doesn't come up and see me, at least so I know that he's okay. I did see Coop earlier, but I had to run out and run an errand. By the time I got home, he had gone off somewhere, so I did not get a video of him yet today. I will do another update later when he comes back to visit. Really
really want to see Roof. I think it would do my heart a lot of good. I think it would do all of your hearts a lot of good. Honestly, my spirits are pretty low today, so I want us to see our Roof. I did end up moving the front porch food back here to the coop, since I noticed there was a neighborhood dog eating out of that bowl, so it can't get to it back here. Not to mention, Coop really likes hanging out in the coop and eating at the coop, so I put the food back there for him. On another note, I do know that there are at least 2 Mini Coopers hanging out. I hope y'all can see, I know it's really grainy, but this is actually both of the Mini Coopers eating out of the carport food bowl at the same time. Personally, I think these kittens are living under my shed. Please ignore my not power wash shed, but you can see there's a gap between like the floor of the shed and the ground. Now under this shed, there's a lot of stuff like wood, and there's more like Luan planks and leaves and rocks. Now it's been on my to-do list to clean out under the shed, but after meeting Legs in the backyard, I do not want to get in a situation where I'm like under the shed and meet another snake or spiders or, you know, whatever else could be living under there. But I do think the kittens hang out under there. So my plan is to humanely trap them, which sounds like, it kind of sounds like a dichotomy, but humanely trap them, take them to the vet, have them fixed at least have them TNR'd, you know, even if we don't release them, at least have them fixed. My goal, which could change depending, like I said, if I learn new information, but my goal would be to keep these 2 kittens together. Whether that be they live here, they get adopted into a family that has other kittens, they go to a foster, whatever the case is, I hope that these guys can stay together or at least have companions. Remy would be their companion in a heartbeat. Guys, I know I look like trash, but I couldn't wait to show y'all. It's the second, hey. It's the second Mini Cooper. I have never seen it out playing at all. I've only seen it through the Ring pictures, but I see now, I thought it was brown, like different colors of brown. It's clearly like gray with a little white nose and white socks. But also, look who else I saw. Oh my gosh. As I was standing here, look who showed up. It's not Roof. I'm sorry. I know how that sounded, but just watch. Baby daddy's here. Originally, I wasn't going to make a video today until after I went and got what I'm planning to buy, but I'll just go ahead and tell y'all. My plan for today, my plan for today is to work on humanely trapping the kittens, plural. I'm going to bring them inside and put them in one of the bedrooms. I'm also going to get a very large hard-sided crate so that they feel a little more cozy. I'm going to put them in there, and I'm going to work on socializing them because I think there is hope for these kittens to be socialized. And, you know, take them to the vet, get them checked out, make sure they're healthy, and then when they're old enough to be fixed, we'll have that done. At least that is the plan. Literally, like, they are so cute. This makes the fifth cat that I found at this house. You know, I asked the universe for a man, preferably a nice one, and it sent me 5 cats. Good thing I like cats. Coop, I gotta talk to you, man. Okay, I'm back from my errands. I got everything I needed to get to work on Operation Mini Coopers. But look who's here. Coop, do you have small friends that you haven't told me about? Bud, do you have new bumps? Let me see. Ooh. Okay, it looks like he has some new bumps on his face, so I'm gonna get some medicine for that too. Quit your scratching. I think that's, quit. Stop, I think that's part of your problem. Yeah, I do. I cannot tell y'all how glorious this AC feels. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what I bought for Operation Mini Coopers, and then I'll show y'all my plan for keeping them inside. First, I actually have two of these. These are the Humane cage traps, so it just traps them inside. It doesn't hurt them or anything. Because I could not do that. Even this is still kind of stressful to me, but it's for the best. Now, when I get them inside, I was thinking I would have to keep them in one of the bedrooms, but I think that's like too big a space for them. I think they'll get stressed out. So I was gonna get a hard-sided crate, and then someone suggested I get like a pop-up zip crate. So that's exactly what I did. Thank goodness my PetSmart had some. While I was at PetSmart, I also got two little elevated bowls that are shallow, so hopefully it won't bother their whiskers. And since they're used to eating Hill Science diet, I got kitten formula of dry food, and I also got several Hill Science diet kitten formula wet food. So this is the room that I think I'm going to put them in. This is the smallest bedroom. I turned it into a walk-in closet. But I'm gonna use this room because this is the only room that Finn really doesn't need to come in. His litter box is in my office and he sleeps in my bedroom. So I'm hoping that they can hang out in here, and even if they aren't in this all the time, that they can kind of play without being stressed out by Finn or Finn being stressed out by them. Okay, this is a good size, but we have a problem. It doesn't have a top, which kittens can climb, and I really like, when I read the description of this online, because I looked it up before I went and bought it, I thought this had a top, but it doesn't. There's no zipper or anything. This might just have to do for now, and if I need to order something on Amazon to come in a few days, I can do that, but we gotta make do with what we have for now. Are you excited, Remy? I wonder if they would like her. Probably not, but we shall see. I'm going to work on putting these together, and I will give y'all an update as soon as I have one. Now, we just wait. Also, I'm keeping a very close eye on this so that whoever ends up in the trap is not there for long. Look who has his collar on with his air tag. He's mad at me. Do you forgive me? We will think about forgiveness. I checked it. It is not too tight, not too loose. It is just perfect. And I have the air tag hooked up. So now we can see where Coop goes. Maybe he'll go visit Roof. Oh goodness, that bump on your face really concerns me, bud. Definitely gonna have the vet look at that when they go for their appointment in less than 2 weeks. We need Roof to come back before then. Yeah. Well, I'll go get another one of these because I think he deserves it. My mom walked around the neighborhood and talked to some of the neighbors to see if they had seen Roof or if they knew anything about him. Neighbors that I hadn't met before. I've met all the people like immediately around me, but she like walked up the street and was meeting people. Everyone says they know Coop. Everyone has seen Coop walking around, but no one has seen Roof. Now, one neighbor did say that up at the end of the street there was an old woman who passed away about a month ago, and maybe Roof belonged to her, and that maybe the family had come to take him and rehome him. Now, anything is possible, but the reason why I think that's probably not the most plausible explanation is because the kind of state that Roof was/is in is lack of care for more than a month. Now, maybe it was someone who couldn't get care for a cat or wasn't able to get care for a cat, but I don't know. Something is just telling me that that's not the case. Are you thinking about forgiving me now that I have more treats for you? Coop! That is a cold shoulder if I've ever seen one. I knew I'd win you over. Okay, so other updates on trying to find Roof. I stayed up until like 3 o'clock in the morning last night checking every shelter humane website that I could for lost pets in this area. I even went and looked at the cats that were in PetSmart when I went and got stuff for Operation Mini Cooper, and I didn't see him. But like I said, my mom has talked to neighbors, and she's going to be making a flyer, and we actually need y'all's help. Y'all seem to have a good eye for some of this stuff, so if y'all could look at some of my old videos and take screenshots of good images of Roof and like DM them to me on Instagram, that would be so helpful. You certainly don't have to, and I will probably do the same, but I figured between all of us we could get some good pictures of him, since I have a couple but really not enough to make a good flyer. We got one. My heart is racing so fast. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Okay, I'm gonna take him or her inside and get her taken care of. I will update y'all in a minute. Hi, honey. Oh my goodness, you were beautiful. Oh. Okay, my plan is to open this. I did end up turning it upside down, and I put a shower liner on the bottom along with a litter box and a blanket, and I'm gonna put food in there, but I think I'm gonna set the whole trap inside and then open the door. First, just look at this baby. Oh my goodness. Hello. Wow. Okay, we've made the transfer, and I'm gonna go get him / her some food first and water, and then I will come back. Hi. I know this must be so scary. Finn is like, what the hell? Remy, would you go in and see him? Finn's like, absolutely not. Remy would go in a heartbeat. Also, after I get the food and water in there and kind of get things situated, I will reset the trap and put it back outside so we can hopefully get the gray kittens so they're not separated for too long. Poor thing is just really freaked out at the moment, so I think I'm gonna let them be to have some time to kind of calm down and get acclimated to this new situation, and then I'll come back and try to visit some later. I also have this soothing cat video going, so hopefully that will help them relax a little bit. Honestly, guys, this does not feel great. The poor thing is just really freaked out. I mean, I know I should expect that, but it's different to like see it and to know that like you're kind of playing a role in that discomfort. I just have to tell myself it's temporary. We're gonna do what's best for the kitten, and we're gonna get it taken care of and try to socialize him. Him, her, I'm not sure. I'm going to reset the trap and see if we can't get little gray Mini Cooper. I'll keep y'all posted. Sorry, that's my finger, dude. Sorry. Did I spook you? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. You full? I think Mini Coop is full. Did you go back to your corner? Yeah, you're chatty, like your dad. Yeah. You guys, I've been checking the trap all night and all morning. Oh my goodness. The second Mini Cooper. Hi, little one. I have someone that wants to see you. Remy is like, oh my gosh, I want to see. Look who I have for you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, are you ready to go see each other? Oh goodness. Okay. Are you
happy your sibling is back. Yeah, I know that was rough. Oh my gosh. Turn on the flash just for a second, but I think they are this. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Stop. He's like, it's okay, dude. White Mini Cooper's using the litter box. You're so smart. I mean, I'm just so glad they're back together. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought I was gonna get something like a raccoon or a possum in the trap, so I kept a very close eye on it through the night and looked at it through my Ring camera. Because, you know, a possum or raccoon would be very on brand for Snow White's forest over here. But we got both of our kittens. We're Coop's kittens. I'm convinced y'all are Coop's kittens. White Mini Cooper's like, don't you want to come snuggle? Don't you want to come play? Gray Mini Cooper is not about it just yet. It'll just take time. White Mini Cooper sat behind the litter box probably for like the first 8 hours yesterday. But we've made lots of progress, haven't we? Yeah. I am probably going to get them set up with some food, and then honestly I'm probably going to take a little morning cat nap because it was a long night, but worth it when I'm tired. Then I'm going to shift to Operation Find Roof now that Operation Mini Coopers is complete, and I'm going to be making flyers from all the pictures that y'all have sent. Thank you all so much, and I'm going to get this printed and put up around the neighborhood. So hopefully we can find our roof. It took White Mini Cooper less than 30 seconds to come start eating, which is amazing because yesterday Mini Coop didn't want to eat at all. Gray Mini Coop is not sure about it yet. You see the little ears sticking up? It'll take some time to warm up, but we'll get there. Now, will we continue to call them the Mini Coopers? Yes, because that is what they are. But I think they need like real legal names. So drop your name suggestions in the comments. Hello, little ones. Oh my gosh. Are y'all snuggling together? Are you sitting on top of each other? I think so. I added a cat tree to the playpen since White Mini Cooper looked like he was wanting to climb some. So I added that in there. And they have some little toys, and I actually pulled the food out because I've been reading up on socializing feral kittens, and it says that they should associate food with your presence. You're so adventurous. Or putting as much space between me and you as possible. But either way, you're really cute. Okay, some other updates. And I'm going to sit in here and talk because they're supposed to be getting used to the sound of people's voices and, you know, the presence of people. First, Operation Find Roof. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling pretty down about it. It's kind of wild to me that I can feel so attached to a cat that I did not like set out to have, and I did not know this cat like a few weeks ago, but I miss him a lot. The not knowing part is, I think, what's getting me. Like, I don't know if he's okay. I don't know if he's inside somewhere. I don't know if he's with another family. I don't know if he's being taken care of, if he has access to food and water. I don't know if he's going to come back. I really hope he does. I really miss him. But if he doesn't come back, I hope that he's with somebody that loves him and that is taking care of him. But I'm selfish and I want him to come back. I did see something on my Ring camera this morning that kind of gave me hope. I don't know if this is roof, but I'll show y'all. I've zoomed in. It's really grainy, but this is the first image that I saw. That is an adult black cat sitting next to the trap. I know it wasn't in the trap because this cat was not in the trap when I went to check it. Our Gray Mini Cooper was. Then a little bit later, my Ring captured this picture, which is a black cat laying under my car. Now, this picture is really grainy, so I really can't tell if this is Roof or not. I really can't even tell if this is a long-haired or a short-haired cat. But I know for sure that if I saw Roof like in person, I could pick him out of a group of 10 solid black short-haired cats. Roof has these very distinctive bumps and scars on his head, face, and ears that I could pick out of a crowd. His face shape, like his face structure, is also different from other cats. I mean, I think all cats have a little bit of a different face shape. Like the Mini Coopers, they have the same face shape as each other, but it's different from Venus. Finn has a different face shape than them. Coop has a different face shape than Roof. All that to say, if a black cat showed up, I would know if it was Roof or not
I just really, I want it to be. So I'll keep y'all posted. And keep y'all posted on the Mini Coopers. Oh my goodness, you have litter by your eye, but I don't think you'd let me get it for you. We haven't moved up to touching yet, but we will get there. Okay guys, I did it. I bit the bullet and I picked them up just to figure out if we had boys, girls, one of each. Do you have emotional damage? It wasn't great, huh? You're kind of a sweetheart. You're kind of more laid back. You're more snuggly. Make your final guesses now because I'm about to reveal what we have. Starting with this Mini Cooper, who is solid white with sky blue eyes and a pink nose. This is a little boy. And our next Mini Cooper, who is gray with a little bit of striping, white socks, a little gray nose, and green eyes. She is a little girl. So now that we know that we have a boy and a girl, I think this will help us with naming them. Just like y'all helped me name Papa Coop and Roof, I need help naming these guys. Some things to keep in mind. My other two cats that came with this house, I've named Coop and Roof. So I like things that are a little out of the ordinary. I like things that have a special meaning of some kind and names with shorter nicknames. For example, Coop's full name is Chicken Cooper, and it's Chicken Cooper because he lived in the chicken coop. Roof's full name is Rufus. We call him Roof because he liked to hang out on the roof of the chicken coop. Things that I think could be fun incorporations into their names are something to do with Coop or Cooper, since I think that these are Coop's kittens. Maybe something to do with cars, since we've been calling them the Mini Coopers, and Mini Cooper is a brand of car. Maybe something to do with their coloring. I'm not leaning as much towards that as maybe something to do with like the circumstances of how they came to me. Now, I also want to say that I may or may not have a children's book or a few in the works. And of course, our Mini Coopers would have to be a part of that. So keep in mind, the names we pick probably should not be trademarked names that we wouldn't be able to use in the books. I don't know why this first thing came to my mind, but for example, we couldn't name one of them Home Depot because that's a trademark name. I will post pictures of both of them on my stories so that you can pause and have a look at it, get a better look than you probably could here on a regular video, so that you can get a little inspiration of what they look like their name should be. Coop, hey buddy. I think it's gonna rain. Question is, do you want to stay out here or would you possibly want to come inside? I am debating something. Based on some videos I got, I think the kittens really like Coop and Coop seems to really like the kittens. So I'm wondering what would happen if I brought you into the room where quit your scratching, where the kittens are. Quit your scratching. I'm gonna ask the vet about the scratching because they do have an appointment in a couple days. I've already determined that if I see Roof, I'm just gonna bring him inside and put him in the bathroom. I put his Revolution flea medicine on him, which is just like a topical solution that goes on his back, and now he's mad at me. Anyway, back to Roof. I'm gonna sit over here and see if he wants to come see me while I tell y'all my plans for Roof. You kind of got an attitude though. He's like, who, me? My mom and I are working on putting a flyer together, like a digital flyer that I can post on the Lost and Found pet pages in my area. I can also send it to local vets in my area and the humane societies in my area so that they can be on the lookout for Roof. In terms of putting physical flyers up, my mom and I think that it might be more useful to print some out and put them on people's mailboxes. We can't put them in the mailbox because it's a federal thing, but we can put them on the mailbox within like a 2 to 3 block radius of here, and we think that might work better, at least for seeing if anyone has seen him. I know there are a lot of theories kind of swirling around about where he could have gone, where he might be holed up. I honestly think that he is probably out gallivanting or running the streets. He is an unfixed male, so his hormones could be speaking a lot louder than his want for attention or even food from a reliable source like we have here. I'm also kind of curious if Coop was not being extraterritorial of this area with the kittens being here, since I know that he really likes the kittens. And maybe now that the kittens are inside, Coop wouldn't be as territorial of this area. All of this is just theories and speculations, and honestly, anything could be true. But I just kind of wanted to fill y'all in on what we're doing to try to find Roof. Main things are going to be posting pictures of him on local lost and found pages to see if anyone has even seen him. In the meantime, I'll keep y'all posted on Coop and the mini Coops. Coop, come here. Are you mad? Also, I have not decided on names for the Mini Coopers yet, but I will keep y'all posted. White Mini Cooper is a champ when it comes to eating. Actually, eating is like the only time that he will let me touch him. I think it's because he's distracted by food, but he does let me touch him. Since I'm not free feeding them, I don't think the little gray kitten has eaten since she came inside, which kind of worries me. So I'm wondering if I need to So I'm wondering if I need to try to separate them to feed the gray kitten, or maybe if I should grab the gray kitten and put her next to the food bowl. Maybe she would eat next to her brother. What I don't want is for you to overeat and for your sister to undereat. Success! I picked her up. She wasn't happy about it. She hissed at me, but she's eating. That's Finn on the outside of the door. I'm so happy she's eating. Oh goodness, were you hungry? You're so cute. I moved and she got spooked, so she ran back behind the litter box. I think for their next meal, I'm going to bring 2 bowls and split the food between the 2 bowls so that maybe we can get a better chance of each of them eating like a good amount. Not saying you're kind of a hog or anything, but... Yes? You hissed last time you came in here. I don't think you want to see them. Okay. The first night I had White Mini Cooper, Finn was howling at the door like he's been in this video, and the kitten was like crying. So I thought, oh, it really wants a friend, and I thought maybe Finn will be okay with this. So I closed the door to the pen and I let Finn come in, and he walked around the entire pen and he hissed, like not a nice hiss, the entire time. Then he got closer and the kitten like came right up to him from the inside of the pen, like probably like literally right there. And Finn got closer and I thought, oh, he's gonna smell, it'll be okay. And then he like reared back and like pawed at the pen, at which point I kicked his happy butt out of here. So I don't think Finn is going to be my superstar foster helper. Is your bowl empty? I know, it's very disappointing, but you'll eat again in a little bit. Yeah. Guys, I literally just got out of the shower, but I don't even care. Where the hell have you been? Oh my god. Hi. What's around your neck? Oh my god. Dude, it's been 10 days. Oh my god. Do y'all see this? This is like really tight. Oh my gosh. Well, he's wearing a collar. The collar is extremely tight. I don't know what to do. Do you belong to someone? I've been trying to get in contact with them. I mean, you're still really skinny. I'm so glad he's back. Like, I'm shaking. I don't know if you can tell from the camera. But also, I'm like leaving town for the day, and I'm not going to be back until like 8 or 9 tonight. I have been worried sick about you. Oh my goodness. Okay, game plan. I think at least for today, I'm going to put him in my bathroom because he does have a vet appointment on Thursday. And I think I'm going to ask the vet his opinion on this. Also, once I get you inside, I'm going to take this. I mean, like, I can barely get one finger under this collar. It is extremely tight. Do you know how many people have been worrying about you? We just love you so much. Oh my gosh. Such a little cuddle bug. Okay, I've got the Minnie's eating. She was eating, but then she got spooked, so she ran back there. We're making progress, though. It's been such a chaotic morning and I'm like trying to get out of the house to leave, but I've got Roof in the bathroom with food and water and a bed and a litter box, and I gave him his red collar, the first one that he was wearing when I first found him, the one that's all torn up. That's, I guess, kind of like a comfort thing to him. And I am taking off the black little collar that you can't even see because it's so tight on him. I am going to take that off. I had to carry Roof inside. When I brought him in, Roof hissed at Remy because I guess he doesn't like dogs. Finn hissed at Roof. Roof hissed at Finn. Finn went and decided to hiss at the kitten. So it's just been a morning. But he's back. I'm so glad he's back. Big day. We have new game plans. First of all, huge thank you to Brianna who sent us a playpen with a real zip lid. I've decided to use the new playpen, but I'm going to move the kittens to the living room and move Roof to the bedroom where the kittens are. Originally, I was keeping the kittens away from Finn, but I think it will be okay, and I'm going to watch for the first several hours. And Finn sleeps in my room anyway, so he won't be out here during the night unsupervised. Hello, little ones. Hello. Hi. There's your sister. Hello, little one. Okay, I got the new pen set up in the den. I've got their toys moved over, their bed. I've got one of my dirty t-shirts in there so they can pick up my scent from it. Litter box. Really wish I had thought to stop by a store and pick up a cheap litter box or like an aluminum pan or something, but I didn't, and it's after midnight, so we make do with what we have. I have their other blankets they've been cuddling in, and the cat tree. The only thing that didn't fit was the top of this, since this playpen is a little shorter than the other one, but that's okay because they'll get lots more light in the pen, which I think will be good. I was concerned that the minis weren't getting like an equal amount of food, so I decided to start separating them while they ate and put them in these carriers, and now I can see who eats what. While they eat, I can take this pen down and get this room ready to put Roof in here. The minis are done eating, so we're gonna put them in their new playpen. Also, I've decided I don't trust Finn to be civil in the slightest, so I've put him in the front bedroom with his food and water, and his litter box is already in there, and he's going to think about his toxic actions and attitude. You checking out the new place? It's nice, huh? Now we just have to finish getting this room set up for Roof. A while ago, someone commented that Roof's old collars might be comfort items to him, so I'm going to leave both of these right here for him. And since I still think we're learning the concept of a litter box with Roof, I'm going to put all these baskets at the bottom on the top, just in case. What do you think, Roof? Oh, wow! He's so curious, walking around finding his food and water. But snuggles are all you really care about, isn't it? I think I'm going to call it in for the night. The time has come. We're doing kitten burritos. Remy, do you want to be their friends? I know. She's been sitting at the pen whimpering like she wants to snuggle them so bad. Eeny, meeny, miny. We're going to start with you.
We got him.
Okay, I don't know if I did this right because he keeps on like disappearing further into our burrito. I fixed him. He's better now. I don't know if we're enjoying this process, but it is a process. Okay. Oh, we've made a little cave here, so we feel a little more secure. I think we're making progress. Oh. Are we making friends? Yeah, I might not go that far, but we are making progress. Y'all want to know his name? Everyone, this is CJ, which stands for Coop Jr., because he is the spitting image of Coop. And I just think his personality fits having a double initial as his name. Back you go. I'll tell y'all what, this burrito is a lot spicier than the other one. But this burrito also kind of warms up to pets a lot faster than CJ. I don't know if y'all can hear him in the background. He's so chatty, like his namesake. We had a ton of great name suggestions for both of them, especially for the little girl, but I have decided to go with the name Sadie, which is short for Mercedes. And this is a little ode to the nicknames that we've been calling them, which is the Mini Coopers, because, you know, I think they're Coop's kittens, and Mini Cooper is a brand of car, and so is Mercedes. And I just think you look like a little Sadie. Yeah, you do. She's doing so well, and I think CJ just needed us to be within eyeshot. But their names together are CJ and Sadie. Can't forget about Roof Man. Oh, are you okay? I saw you use the litter box. I'm so proud of you. I see your bowl could use some replenishing. Why don't we fix that? Making our rounds, making sure everybody gets some love. I came to check on Finn because I knew he was in his safe, cozy spot, which is under my bed. Remy had to come with me to check on Finn since it is her cat after all. But since he feels all safe and cozy under there, we won't bother him. And I was going to come see Coop, but since it's about to rain, he must be holed up under the shed, so we won't bug him either. I guarantee he'll come visit later this evening when I put his food out. It's vet day for Coop and Roof. Since Roof is already inside and I know where he is, I think I'm going to start with getting Coop in the car and then we'll go get Roof. Remy's upset because she's not going in the car, bless her soul. We got Coop Man. Coop still really doesn't like being picked up, but let me show y'all something. Look who likes to snuggle. Also, life has been so chaotic, I did not get to plan ahead this time and plan for a friend to come with me, so it's just me taking the boys to the vet.
I feel like Maya. I feel like the twins' mom.
Okay, everyone's in the car. I know you have a lot of feelings about it, but we'll be there before you know it. We made it. How do y'all feel? Oh, Coop, any word from you? Oh. We made it inside. I think we still might have some feelings. The vets all just love you because you're so friendly. Yeah. Today was just a follow-up from their last appointment, so they're getting some follow-up lab work done and some follow-up medicine. But they said Roof did great and they have Coop back there now. I also had the vet look at the bump on Roof's eye and kind of by his ear. Someone commented that it could look like an abscess, and the vet said that it currently doesn't look like it has any abscesses, but it's common area for cats to get them, but that his looks okay, which is so good. We're home, so I'm gonna get them out and get both of them some treats. Hey, bud. I have something for you. Is everything in your world a little bit better now, Coop? I just love you. I hope you know that. Roof's turn. Hey, buddy. This is your fave, isn't it, bud? I'm gonna give Finn one too, so he doesn't get jealous. While I was at the vet, I was able to make appointments for CJ and Sadie to go next week for their first vet visit. And next Friday, the boys are getting snipped. It's going to be a very expensive week. But they're all worth it. Isn't that right, CJ? Miss Sadie is hiding. She loves that little spot.